Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We've made it to the middle of the week, and I am Claire Jones. If we haven't already met, I'm an author and small publisher committed to changing the world for the better through inclusive stories and practices, and I'm jumping on today to continue my self-published author series where I go over how to write, publish, and start selling your book in a year in 52 weeks. If you're joining me, please like, comment, share below. Let us know that you're here, and today we're going to continue with content management. And this is to make sure that we know what systems to use that will help us organize all of our marketing efforts and keep us on track, creating that consistency and that reliability that our audiences are looking for. So if you're interested in the full rundown of what I'm discussing today, please check out my self-published author 52-week planner that goes over everything I'm talking about in this series and a whole lot more, because I can't possibly squeeze all of it into 5 to 10 minute videos. So check it out. All the links are at linktr.ee/clairjoyance. Now, you know where you're going to market. You know how often you're going to market at this point, and you know what content you're going to market with, as we've discussed in previous episodes. So now you need some systems to help organize it all and keep you on track. So this is often the part where people get overwhelmed, and that's okay. Take a breath. It's going to be fine. Remember that you are not alone, because this is where content management systems come into play to help you maintain your sanity in the midst of creating all of this juicy marketing goodness. So what I'm specifically talking about are content calendars and content schedulers. So these are the two systems that you need to make sure that you stay on track with your marketing efforts. Content calendars are the weekly, monthly, quarterly, or yearly schedules that you use to map out the pieces of content you want to post during those time frames. Some folks prefer to plan these out on a weekly basis, while others prefer monthly, but the point is to track what content you plan on posting, on what platform, on what day, and in what order. This is going to help you stay on track and make sure that your efforts are focused and intentional. Content schedulers, on the other hand, are the automated software systems that will take care of all of your pre-planned content and publish it for you at a predetermined time, so that you don't have to be physically publishing each and every post yourself. You can have softwares to help you with this. So first, with calendars, you need to set up some type of posting cadence for your content. We talked about this briefly. I recommended posting at least 3 times a week, but what days you post is entirely up to you, and your content calendar will help you plan all of this out. So personally, I like to use a customized Google spreadsheet for this that tracks the month, the dates, the days of the week, company events like conferences, launches, etc., calendar events like federal holidays, my top 3 platforms that I use. So I use Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok primarily for my audiences, and the post statuses, so whether it's drafted, scheduled, or published, and the post engagement network metrics. So this is the week's top performing posts on each platform, so I know what content does well and I can adjust accordingly. So I have 1 tab per month on the spreadsheet with an additional tab at the front for my yearly marketing strategy. So this is where I plan out other marketing initiatives like collaborations, networking meetings, workshops, conferences, emails, and podcasts. I also include all of my vacations for the year so that I don't schedule things for when I know I'll be out of town. Planning it out like this will help you prepare for specific days or events that you want to frame your content around. Like if you are planning to do a launch around Valentine's Day, you probably want to take advantage of the holiday hype leading up to it. So this will help you plan that out in advance. Think of it as your past self taking care of your future self. Your past self is going to take the time planning out this content in advance so that your future self doesn't have to make any decisions when the time comes. They just have to make it happen. This is an efficiency metric, an efficiency process. So what happens when when you want to schedule your content ahead of time. That is where content schedulers come into play. So some schedulers integrate with your content calendars, some connect to your CRMs, which is your customer relationship manager, some will even live in the back end of your website. It all depends on how much you want to spend, what softwares you want to connect to it, and what kind of user interface you prefer. There are a ton of options out there, but some of the most popular are Buffer, Sprout Social, CoSchedule, Edgar, and Zoho. Those are typically the most popular for those types of softwares. Everyone has their favorite, so it's difficult to determine an industry standard for this category. So just find the one that works best for you. If you use it, that's the best one compared to one that you aren't even going to use. So that's pretty much it for today. Those are the two systems to keep your content management on track. And if you're interested in learning more, check out the Self-Published Author 52-Week Planner. All the links are at linktr.ee/clairjoyance. Next time, I'll be jumping on to talk about your third writing week of the year, which is week 24, episode 24, to make sure that we prioritize the completion of our first drafts, because that is really important in this process. So in the meantime, please remember that you all have extraordinary stories to share, and I'm rooting for you as you use them to change the world for the better. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you on Friday.